Igneous is a word that means fiery. Igneous rock is formed when magma or lava cools.
You can see that red portion which is coming out from the earth beneath it is lava. Okay, when this lava
Yes,
is
ma'am.
under the earth's surface, it is magma. There is not a single difference between magma and lava, but only one difference is there. When lava is under the earth's surface, it is magma. When lava is on the earth's surface, it is known as lava.
Sometimes magma cools slowly
Okay, ma'am.
underneath the surface. This forms intrusive igneous rock, like granite. Other times, lava cools when it comes to the surface in a volcanic eruption. This forms extrusive igneous rock.
So you can see the cursor on your screen. This rock,
Yes,
this
ma'am.
area having the red portion, that magma. So when the magma solidified under the beneath of the earth's surface, it also make the igneous rock. And when the magma come to from out from the mouth of the volcano, it also make the igneous rock. So intrusive and extrusive. There are mainly two types of igneous rocks are there.
Some examples of extrusive igneous rock are tuff, obsidian, and pumice. Igneous rocks make up about 95% of the Earth's crust. The next type of rock is sedimentary rock. Sediment is small particles of sand, mud, and organic material that settle to the bottom of water or land areas.
Okay, what is the meaning of sediment? First of all, try to understand that. Sediment are just a small particles, just small particles of anything. But when the sediment come in the contact with water, because the sediments particle are more heavier, that's why they always used to sit at the bottom of the वाटर लेवल के सबसे नीचे जाकर के वो बैठ जाते हैं. Okay, they used to sit there, and there they form the sedimentary
Often
rock.
lakes or oceans.
You can see this river or whatever the flowing water is there, it is yellow in color, not yellow, we can say orange in color, because the sediment which are presented in this water are of orange color. We have a yellow river, Yonghai in China. Why we call it yellow river? Because that river contain the yellow water. Because of the silt, the sediment presented in that river, it is of yellow color.
Sedimentary rocks are formed when sediment accumulates over time in deposits that form layers.
You can see the sedimentary rock of the picture of the sedimentary rock on your screen now. You can see the layers, like different layers are there having different colors, like layered cake we all used to eat na. So what do the bakers do? They used to make a layered cake, then put some cream there, then again first layer, second layer, third layer, like these type of working are there. So the same is thing happened with the sedimentary rock. You can say that sedimentary rock is like a layered cake. Okay.
These layers become squeezed and compressed over time until they consolidate into a rock.
Actually, the formation of sedimentary rock does not need a year, but it need more than a year. Okay, एक साल, दो साल, maybe of 10 years, 50 years, a lakh year. Okay, when the sediment started sitting at a place, one by one, when there is some pressure on it or temperature differences, then the sedimentary rocks formed.
Sedimentary rocks are the types of rocks in which fossils may be found.
Okay, the important thing is that in igneous rock, we rare to the rare form we found the fossils. Okay, now I will like to ask some questions from. Yes, Arhan, unmute yourself, beta. Arhan, please tell me what do you understand by fossils?
Ma'am, he left.
Oh God. Okay. Arshit,
Yes,
And
ma'am.
what do you understand by fossils, beta? Fossils किसे कहते हैं?
Ma'am, the old bones which were, ma'am, which are kept on kept on the rock for many years are known as fossils.
Yes, the old, not we can say the old, the bones or the part of the plants also. Maybe it's animal or bird or plant, which deposited on the upper layer of the rock, and the structure of that bone or whatever the part was there is carved on that rock. That is fossils. Okay, that is fossils. Okay.
The process of forming sedimentary rocks can preserve plant and animal remains that are deposited into the sediment.
You can see in this picture there is a fossils of which fish?
Starfish.
Starfish.
Starfish. Okay.
Some examples of sedimentary rock are limestone, shale, and sandstone.
You can see the sandstone. Now, so many layers are there. Okay. How many of you have that silbatta at home?
Ma'am, Ashutosh,
Aman.
Those who have opened your camera and raised your hand. Okay, Ashutosh have, Anushka have, Aman have, Arshid have, Aviral also have, Anya, open your camera, Atul. Do you have silbatta? Okay, Akshara also have.
Yes, ma'am.
And okay, very good. Can you please tell me, Anushka, you have silbatta at home, and what your mother do with that silbatta?
Ma'am, sometimes
mixed
they
vegetables,
use,
ma'am. Just the
yes,
spice.
ma'am, or to spices or dal that
Yes.
make farinat
चटनी
for
पीसने
that
के लिए,
only.
मसाला पीसने के लिए. You know that silbatta is not made up of sedimentary rock. It is made up of igneous
Sandstone.
or maybe metamorphic, but mostly igneous rock. Okay, because
Yes, ma'am.
sedimentary rock has the characteristic of being very loose. They are not as tight as igneous rock. Okay,
The third type of rock is metamorphic rock.
listen carefully.
The word metamorph means to change form, and metamorphic rock is rock that has been changed by extreme heat and pressure. Sedimentary rock, igneous rock, or even other metamorphic rocks can be changed by heat and pressure into new kinds of rock. Metamorphic rocks can be formed by being deep under the earth where pressure and temperatures are high, or when rock near the surface is heated up by the movement of tectonic plates or magma. Different types of rocks become different types of metamorphic rock when exposed to heat and pressure. For example, shale becomes slate, sandstone becomes quartzite, and limestone becomes marble. Rocks are slowly but constantly changing in something known as the rock cycle. The rock
Class 10. This much is sufficient for all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Video, and there is no rock cycle in your what do you call
Book.
syllabus. That's why I have just stopped the video. Wait a minute. Again, I will share this. So there are different types of rocks, mainly three different types of rocks there, and the formation of these three rocks are also different. Igneous rocks are basically made up of magma and lava. Igneous rocks are basically made up of magma and lava. Igneous rocks are basically made up of magma and lava, and all the sediment gathered in the pressure of the natural forces these sedimentary rocks formed. But the metamorphic rock is quite different. Metamorphic rock can be formed by igneous to metamorphic sedimentary to metamorphic, and maybe metamorphic to metamorphic. Okay, so all three kinds of rock can be changed into, so starting from the igneous rock. You can see the different examples of the igneous rock on your screen. It's granite, basalt, gabbro, pumice, dacite, obsidian. So these are the different examples of the igneous rock. Next comes the formation of the igneous rock. How these igneous rock is a molten rock. Matlab, if we are talking about magma, so it is a molten form of igneous rock. There are three stages, na? Solid, liquid, and gas. Clear? Solid, we can touch and feel that. Liquid flow from one place to another, and gas is there in the present in the lava. So of the igneous rock found underground, and some of the igneous rock we found on the surface of the earth. The igneous rock that we found, 1 minute, lots of sound is coming from. Atul, mute yourself. Okay, if this
Yes, ma'am.
liquid magma solid, I will not take him in. It's more than 23 minutes. Leave him. Okay, so magma is molten rock that is underground, and lava is थोड़ा सा गड्ढा खोदा और रॉक निकाल दिया, नॉट दैट. काफी ज्यादा अंदर जब हम हमको रॉक्स मिलती है तो दैट इज मेड अप ऑफ मैग्मा, और जब हमको सरफेस पे मिलती है तो दैट इज मेड अप ऑफ लावा. ओके, देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ igneous rocks, plutonic rocks or volcanic rocks. Rock which is made by the normal of the lava and magma. Again he want to join. I will not allow him. Next is sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rocks, the examples are sandstone, shale, shelly, limestone, banded iron, chalk. These all are the example of sedimentary. Gravity or water. ये सेडिमेंट किसी भी तरीके से एक जगह पे डिपॉजिट हो सकते हैं, मे बी विद द हेल्प ऑफ एयर, मे बी विद द हेल्प ऑफ आइस, wind, gravity, water, whatever the natural forces is there. Okay, they can enter. Aman, Aman is there. Okay, Abdullah, unmute yourself. Arna, I can see you. Unmute yourself, beta. Do you know what is weathering? Weathering word is there. You can see my cursor on your screen. तुम्हें पता है weathering किसे कहते हैं? Just tell me yes or no.
No.
You know weathering or not? Okay, mute yourself. Mansi.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what is weathering?
I think
Viral?
that the condition
No, ma'am, I don't know.
Anushka? Weathering. What do you understand by weathering? Okay. Okay, listen carefully now. When we go to take bath, जब हम नहाते हैं तो हम अपने बदन को रगड़ते हैं. ओके तो हम देखते हैं कि कुछ ब्लैक सा सब्सटेंस जो होता है, ग्रे सा, वो हमारी बॉडी से निकलता है. दैट इज नॉट ओनली द dirty things like you call soil or these types of things. खाली वो नहीं होता. इवी आवत जाते सिल पर परत निशान. It means sill means rock. If you will rub a what do you call rassi, that rope on a rock, that rope will also make a mark on that rock. Okay, वो rope भी rock. Are you getting? And the weathering is the process when the water flow from the on the rock, when the wind blow or whatever happened. तो वो जब जाती है तो अपने साथ कुछ सेडिमेंट्स जो होते हैं, पार्टिकल्स जो होते हैं, वो रब करके निकालते हुए जाते हैं. दैट इज वेदरिंग. नेचुरल प्रोसेस से किसी चीज का घिसना, दैट इज वेदरिंग. is occurring and then they will gather at one place. जो छोटे छोटे रॉक के पार्टिकल्स होते हैं या ह्यूमन बॉडी के पार्टिकल्स जो भी निकल के आ रहे हैं, वो एक जगह पर गैदर होंगे. when they gather at one place after a long period of time, after lots of pressure, these types of things, that sediments used to make sediments. Rocks, you can see the examples are given there: slate, gneis, and marble. Okay, so these are the metamorphic rocks. Clear? So, what is the formation of the metamorphic rock? Rock probably change from their original igneous sedimentary or earlier metamorphic from metamorphic rock form when rocks are subjected to high heat, high pressure, hot mineral, rich fluid, or more commonly some combination of these. Factors. It come in the contact of high temperature, high pressure, hot mineral rich fluids like liquid iron, nickel, silicon, liquid in condition. Actually, the minerals are in liquid condition on high temperature. बहुत high temperature होगा तभी वो liquid form में आएंगे. High and rich fuels are there, so that rock will change into metamorphic rock. It usually happens with the help of volcanic eruption and with the movement of plate tectonics also. What happened in volcanic eruptions? In volcanic eruptions, the rock, suppose कहीं पे एक volcano है, ठीक है. The rock which is presented on the side of the volcano can come into the mouth of the volcano. जो volcano के आसपास जो तुम्हारे rocks है वो volcano के अंदर भी गिर सकती है. ओके, जब ये सारी रॉक वोल्केनो के अंदर गिरती है तो व्हाट हैपेंड, दैट रॉक again receives the high temperature, surface move. एक्चुअली जो अर्थ सरफेस की लेयर होती है ना, इट इज मेड ऑफ प्लेट्स. लाइक वी ऑल आर हैविंग डिफरेंट प्लेट्स आर एट होम टू टेक आवर मील. घर में ऐसा तो होता नहीं कि सब एक ही प्लेट में खा लेते हैं. किसके घर में खाते हैं? क्लास 7. लंच और डिनर इन डिफरेंट प्लेट्स. अब हमारी एक प्लेट, हम उसी में खाना खाएंगे. So just like those plates, the earth is also having, the surface of the earth is also having a plates. Different plates हैं. Surface of the earth पर भी different plates हैं. So these all plates are moving like Himalayan plates, Indian plates,
Ma'am,
earth surface
because
हैं.
of plates only
yes,
earthquake happens.
not only because of plate tectonic, because of volcanic eruption also. Okay. These are the two causes of the earthquake. So when these plates move, so अब मान लो एक प्लेट टेम्परेचर इज वेरी हाई आफ्टर 32 मीटर. हर 32 मीटर के बाद when we are going towards the core of the earth, जब हम अर्थ के बीचों बीच में जाते हैं तब 1 डिग्री टेम्परेचर बढ़ता है. That's why the temperature of the earth temperature बढ़ जाता है. So when that rock which is come inside the beneath of the earth because of the movement of the plate tectonics come in the contact of high heat pressure, then it changes into metamorphic rock. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually but this chapter is small and very easy, I think, but please students listen me carefully, learn this chapter very nicely. Okay, learn this chapter very nicely because this same chapter is going to be repeated in class what do you call 9th. Okay, so video.
Ma'am, please tell the notes that we have to write in our copy.
I'm telling. Actually, you have to write down the formation. You have, first of all, you have to write down the name of the chapter, number of the chapter. Then first igneous rock. Okay, I will send that PPT on the group. That formation of igneous rock लिखेंगे. Then at least 4 example of igneous rock. Then formation of sedimentary rock लिखेंगे पूरा उसका 4 example. Sediment and then formation of the
Ma'am, this chapter was too small.
Yes, yes. Sharing a screen. Okay. The video on your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I'm going to play this video from starting. Listen it carefully.
Types of rocks. A natural resource is something
Is it
that
audible?
found in nature and can be used
Yes,
by
ma'am.
animals, etc. Rocks are also an example of a natural resource. Let us learn about rocks in detail. The earth is formed in layers. The topmost layer is called very tiny. They can be made of different colors and have many different shapes. There are 3 types of rocks. Their names tell how they're formed. Under the ground, there is hot molten rock. This is called. It forms rocks above the surface. Magma can also cool under the surface. It makes rocks under the ground. The rocks that are formed from magma are called igneous rocks. The earth. Sometimes pieces of rocks, minerals, and soil are moved by wind and water. They are carried to a different place. They are piled up together. They pile up under lakes and oceans this way are called sedimentary rocks. That's because the parts that make them up are called sediments. Other rocks change from one kind to another. Metamorphic rocks change form. That changes these rocks. Basalt can change into granulite. Limestone can change into marble. Have you ever seen something made of marble? Maybe a statue. Can you think of some ways in which we use rocks? A rock called graphite is used in pencils. We build houses with rocks. We make walls and fireplaces. That's why we use them in our buildings. But they do wear away over time. Wind and water wear them down. What happens when rocks break down? They become part of the soil.
Okay, class 7th. So we have completed the chapter number 7 today. And tomorrow, tomorrow we have a period. So we will discuss the worksheet related to this chapter.